not gonna lie, Bleach is butt. Like, I tried to get into it, it's so slow. And 3, there has not been a good anime game since Universe 2. You can change my mind. Welcome YouTube. First time trying to do like an intro. Hey, worst anime takes of all time. Let's see.
Oh wow, it's been such a long time. I think it's finally time for another hot takes video. Let's see what we got.
Naruto is not no damn revolutionary. I don't think
Yo, where's it going? It's too much.
I am now thoroughly convinced he's not a good writer.
I'm not gonna lie. I love anime, but the community be something else. Cause Jesus Christ, it's like they be normal niggas that like me that be watching it. Like I be talking about it with some friends, but it's like the way people get defensive, like it's their own child over a take. It's crazy.
As the title suggests, we are back with some more hot takes. The concept is pretty self-explanatory, so we are diving right into them. So grab...
Top 3 hot takes for me. Goku, not Goku, what the, whoa. Goku doesn't solo everybody. People act, he's strong, but he's not like reality warping. And most like isekai type like animes was like, it's not meant to be enjoyed for like the plot kind of, it's just like a chill homie vibe. They, like Anos Voldigo, come on now, wrecks him. Second, I'm not gonna lie, Bleach is butt. Like, I tried to get into it, it's so slow. And 3, there has not been a good anime game since Universe 2. You can change my mind.
Grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready to drop your IQ by a couple points. Because some of these takes should get these people investigated. I'm thoroughly convinced there's a comprehension epidemic that plagues our population, and it'll only get worse from here. And of course, let's not send any hate to these creators, because we don't move like that around here.
If Krillin was on Earth, would he have stopped Omni-Man?
No, I don't believe so. I
Think so?
don't think so. I mean, Viltrumites.
I think he could.
Savage.
Pause right there. What does being savage even mean in this fight? We already glazed in Viltrumites and we're barely 20 seconds into the take. These Viltrumites could be wild animals with rabies. It doesn't matter. At this point in the Dragon Ball franchise, any participant in the Tournament of Power for Universe 7 can destroy the planet thousands of times over. And I'm very familiar with the game Omni-Man, so you can't fool me. A lot of these Invincible fans will point to the time Omni-Man destroyed, and I want to emphasize the air quotes around destroyed, a planet in Season 1. First off, he ain't destroyed the entire planet.
I've been watching Invincible. Same thing. Actually, no. It's not the same thing as Bleach. It did start up pretty good, but it was just boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was watching The Boys at the same time, and bro, that shit is peak. It's like watching them back to back, watching like a superhero show, and then watching that was just like, it felt slow in the beginning. So I guess same thing with One Piece.
He just murked everyone there. There's a difference. If all humans got wiped out but Earth was still present, you wouldn't say Earth was destroyed. Also, this man grew a full beard by the time it was over, so it must have taken him a minute for him to actually do it relative to Flax and time. If that means he destroyed the planet, then I don't even know what we're doing here anymore.
You don't think Krillin beat Omni-Man?
I don't think Krillin beat Omni-Man. Like he gonna palm Krillin's head and just
The disrespect this man is giving my guy Krillin is insane.
Don't say that. That's cap. He's taking that.
Hey man, I understand that Krillin was getting the brakes beaten off of him a lot in DBZ, but that doesn't change the fact that he was getting stronger throughout the series. In case you don't know what power creep is, allow me to give you a little lesson. As the series progresses and main characters get stronger, some villains or past characters eventually fall behind in strength. So even though we know during the Namek Saga, Frieza was way stronger than Krillin, if Tournament of Power Krillin were to enter into the Namek Saga, he'd be the strongest character easily. That's just how crazy Dragon Ball power creep can get. Also, Krillin is probably just a better fighter than Omni-Man due to his martial arts background.
I still think he would make an example out of the Invincible universe.
as in.
He beating the shit out of Omni-Man in my mind.
Whoa.
This man impound knows ball. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this superpowered J. Jonah Jameson couldn't even catch an elderly man pressing a button. He's not touching Krillin. One destructo disc. Bro, who am I kidding? One punch and Krillin accidentally wipes Omni-Man off the face of the earth. Next take.
Naruto's not no damn revolutionary. The ruling body said we're gonna kill your brother, and Naruto's response was to beg for his life.
You know, some people
said we're gonna kill your
off the face of the earth. Next take.
Naruto's not no damn revolutionary. The ruling body said we're gonna kill your brother, and Naruto's response was to beg for his life.
You know,
he had a brother this whole time? Yo, I'm not caught up with Shippuden, but yeah, that's crazy. Another hot take. One thing I don't like about Naruto is, like, in the beginning it was like, oh, I'll do it because, like, that's my shinobi way, I don't give up, hard work type shit. But then later on it was like, oh, there's a prophecy, it was meant to be. So it's like, it kind of discounted his hard work and made it seem like it wouldn't have mattered if he tried or not. This was gonna happen. So I didn't really like that. Like, once I found out about that, and when I found out my nigga Jirai died, I couldn't keep going.
Some people always say that opinions can't be wrong, but whoever said that is dumb as bricks. We should all learn that people are entitled to their own opinion, but that opinion can be wrong. Very wrong. Now, the entire video's purpose was to compare the big three's MCs and talk about who's the best rating between them. I'm not gonna get into that
Luffy, by far.
because that's purely subjective, and he had good points in the fact that there's no reason to really compare them because they all have such different roles in their respective worlds. I wanted to key in on a specific point he made. Naruto is not a revolutionary, which is a new take I've never seen before. Do we know what a revolutionary even is? A revolutionary is a person who works for or engages in political revolution. I know a lot of people just can't comprehend this, but Naruto's goal is to stop the cycle of hatred in the shinobi world. It's not about hard work beating talent or whatever people try to push. This was the main message of Naruto since the first arc. Y'all thought Naruto
Cap, like I said earlier. It was in the first chapters, but then it's just like, then it became, oh, prophecy. Like, not only is there a prophecy, you're not even just like some random dude where like, oh, no matter what you do, you can get some hard work. You were the son of the Hokage, bro. Like, you were set up from birth. Come on now.
Naruto was just yapping about it being messed up for ninjas to be used as tools? No, this man dead wanted to change that and all of the other messed up things in the shinobi world. And he does this by becoming Hokage. Some can say that he failed as Hokage, but I just say that you're flat out wrong if you believe that. The villagers in the world have seen a lot more improvement as a result of Naruto helping bring political change across the villages. There's no more tension between the Kages anymore. Kids don't have to become shinobi for their villages to fight in wars. But because he begged for Sasuke's life, he can't be a revolutionary? This one moment nullifies all of the change and revolution Naruto brought as Hokage? Come on, bruh. Just because someone isn't straight up declaring war on the world government doesn't mean that they are not revolutionists or trying to fight for change. One can oppose the system that's in place in different ways.
A controversial debate within the anime community is if Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, is even a good writer. I am now thoroughly convinced he's not a good writer.
Oh wow.
Are you right, Naruto? I'm not gonna act like Naruto's a bad like writing job, but it's just like, ain't nobody gonna be like pulling another Naruto basically.
Oh, another bad Naruto take. But let's really look at that word, bad, B-A-D. It rhymes with other words like mad, ad, had, dad, pad, etc. I think it's also interesting that all these words also have 3 letters in each of them. You know what else has 3 of something? A triangle, which has 3 sides. There are also 3 different types of triangles: scalene, isosceles, and equilateral. Triangles also make up something called a 5-cell, a 4th dimensional triangle. Have you noticed what I'm doing yet? I'm doing the same thing that the guy in this video is doing. I'm yapping. That's all some of these content creators be doing. I don't know why, but there are
Hey, if I ever get, sometimes I do just want to yap. I'm not gonna, I've been talking a lot, but like, sometimes I do want to yap, but then I just see like, the Twitch like timeline is like at like 15-20 minutes, 5 minutes into the video, and I'm just like, hey yo, this editing is about to kill me.
always people who get so invested into something that they believe they have enough credibility to distinguish what's good and bad. This man said it was a debate to wonder if Kishimoto was a good writer. Give me a break. You can see this with various amounts of things: sports, media, education, etc., where you see plenty of people calling a professional bad at their respective craft. You are allowed to criticize certain aspects of someone's craft, but to say they are outright bad at their respective craft, you are allowed to criticize certain aspects of someone.
I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's like a one-time thing. But if I was a manager, fired immediately. I'm paying you $20 million. I can make that, like, I'm not gonna make the shot. I can throw the ball and just, like, do that. For free. No training. I can miss for free. We paying you $20 million for what? Get your ass in the gym, nigga.
Someone's craft, but to say they are outright bad at what they do is beyond stupid. You can't write a series that millions know and love and say that the writer is bad. If the writing was so butt cheeks, it wouldn't get that popular or be a part of Shonen Jump. Everyone will be able to see it from a mile away. Naruto is one of the most iconic anime in the world, but since some of y'all took a literary class in high school, you think you can call all of the writing bad. The actual reasoning for this guy calling it bad is also extremely stupid. The first thing he talks about is specific moments in the story that make him question Kishimoto's abilities. And let me tell you, if certain moments in the story that can be seen as questionable writing is the sole reason why someone is a bad writer, then we can apply similar logic to other things. Anytime Stephen Curry misses a 3, we can diminish his status as the best shooter and call him a bad one. If Mr. Beast has a couple videos that don't get 100 million views, we can call him a bad YouTuber. I think you see the point that I'm getting at. These guys wouldn't be at the top of their respective crafts if they weren't good at it. Another reason he talked about is that the editor suggested Kishimoto some ideas, the main one being Sasuke. So because the editor did their job, we are now taking away from the main author. Editors always help their mangaka. It's their job. If they weren't helping them, why would they be there? Also, are we now saying that the editor wrote all of those parts in Naruto with Sasuke? No! Kishimoto still had to be the one writing it. Bro, some of y'all really don't know how writing works. The guy in the video is using a flawed perspective to look at it all. We know that a lot of Shippuden is Naruto trying to save Sasuke, but it's not like these ideas were fully fleshed out from chapter 3. The editor didn't know how big of a role Sasuke would play in the series. None of them did. There are a lot of moving parts in creating a full-fledged story where new ideas are created or original ideas are scrapped as the series progresses. So it's BS to say.
Quick thing on original idea. I feel like the more into like the time and like the more forward in time you go, it's just like I'm not gonna say there's less original ideas because like it's original. You wouldn't know if it's out there like until someone thinks of it. But it's just like, at least for me, when I like think about something like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm like, even if I'm not consciously doing it, I'm usually getting like inspiration from somewhere else. Like yesterday I did bingo, and tomorrow's teaching. I've been watching Blu-ray. I'm not gonna lie. I did like my own little commentary on it, but like the whole like kind of thing, you know, same thing.
To say that the editor was working overtime and saved Kishimoto. Next take, you need to tell them to subscribe. Oh yeah, subscribe if you're new and you're...
Subscribe if you're new. What was the ratio? No. I'm gonna be one of them. 60%, 66% of y'all not subscribed. Do better.
When you're enjoying the video.
Please.
On to the next take, which is, oh my gosh, it's from a TikTok live again. I seen this list going around a lot, and it's pretty mid to say the least. Yet I've seen multiple creators try to defend it. From what I can gather, this list is basically talking about characters who are considered hardworking and those who are simply gifted. If we're all being completely honest, a lot of these characters are probably some mix of both to an extent. So the list should actually be more like a spectrum. But ignoring that idea, some of these classifications are just dumb. Why is Gojo and hardworking when he's admitted that most of Jujutsu sorcery is just raw talent? Sure, Gojo trained is limitless, but he was already born broken. Curse users were shivering their timbers when they saw Gojo walking in the street. Throughout most of Hidden Inventory, he was portrayed to be the prodigy who was just really strong without having to train like someone getting ready for badminton.
I like characters that are like hardworking and shit, but sometimes I just want to chill and see a nigga just like backhand someone like across to the moon. I just be like, yo, what is he doing? I ain't even peep. Is he on a unicycle? I'm assuming the big one's a plate. Is that a car? I don't even know what he's doing. Yo, badminton might be that serious.
So I'd personally say that this man is more gifted than hardworking. Another one who I think is wrong is Goku. I'm not gonna say that Goku is the definition of hard work, but he's pretty dang close to it. A lot of people just forget that Saiyans are not super strong off the bat. They have to train to get a lot stronger. I feel like there's this warped perception on the progression of Saiyans in the series, and that they get
But there is also a part to, at least for like Saiyans and Goku in particular. For Super Saiyan, you're like a pure heart, and his memories being erased did play like a big part of that. Like he didn't work to that. That just happened to be his situation. But I'm not taking away from him. He's been like what? He's like 50 somewhere on there. He's been training his whole life. In the manga, I know.
super strong super quickly. That's something Frieza's race does when Frieza does like 3 push-ups and unlocks a new form on par with Super Saiyan Blue. These two are like anomalies compared to the average Saiyan on planet Vegeta. They've just been fortunate enough to train with gods and have a bunch of resources to help their progress. Goku and Vegeta ain't get all this power overnight. All of these forms they're unlocking and mastering still require a good amount of training to even attain. Also,
I wanna be a Super Saiyan! I wanna!
I'm not gonna lie, that's my favorite Vegeta clip.
prodigy, but as the series progressed, I feel like the hard work aspect kind of overtook that idea. But for a quick second, I wanted to return to the topic of TikTok lives and just any type of conversation in general. If you ever see these prove me wrong type of lives, I'd recommend that you just don't join them. You will not be on equal grounds when you try to make...
Hey, if you're on TikTok live, there's already a big problem. Unless I happen to be on there and then you watching me, then like, I'll probably like get 2 phones, do what you gotta do. But, like, TikTok live is kind of crazy.
Make points. What I mean by that is that they have all the power and will definitely have some disingenuous arguments and then boot you afterwards.
How is Gojo hardworking?
Okay, so did he train to perfect Limitless?
He did train to perfect Limitless, but did he not from like...
Thank you. He definitely trained to perfect Limitless.
Hey man, I won't lie, it's low-key funny to spectate if you turn off your brain a bit. It's clearly some sort of engagement method, so they got it. I just say if you genuinely want to talk about the topic, go to neutral grounds where you can actually get off points. Next take.
I just feel like the top few speedsters in JJK can run with Naruto characters, bro.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna open the comments and y'all gonna think I'm a Naruto glazer, man. I promise
Bombastic side-eye.
I'm not. This
Nah.
was not done on purpose. I won't get on this guy's head again too much because it's just being ignorant. And there's nothing wrong with being ignorant. It just means that you don't know something. And there's nothing really wrong with that. JJK is the series that's popping off right now. So I understand people thinking that the verse is stronger than it actually is. However, these guys are nowhere near the speed of other characters in different series. For example, in One Piece, a casual feat for them is dodging light beams, something that JJK characters could only dream of doing. The Toji running on water is cool and all, but it's nowhere near as fast as some of these Naruto characters. To give you perspective, apparently Haku was moving at light speed between these mirrors, and Kid Naruto and Sasuke were fighting him during the first arc. But in case that isn't believable, Kakashi was able to cut lightning from the sky with Chidori, and there are way more characters who are stronger and faster than this version of Kakashi. Basically, a bunch of Naruto characters are way faster than any JJK character. This image that was going around a while back about Toji versus the Sasuke Retriever arc was really just a setup for Toji. This man is getting bodied by one Fang over Fang along with 80% of the JJK verse. Next take.
Like, the 2 different powers.
Hey man, we're not even going crazy long on this one. Everyone, laugh at this guy.
I just saw Twitter.
Along with 80% of the JJK verse. Next take. Hey man, we're not even going crazy long on this one. Everyone, laugh at this guy. But all jokes to the right,
Well,
I
I'm
think
gonna
this
get
take can be
these close to
both
me.
bad and good depending on your definition of mainstream. Personally, I don't think anime was made mainstream by My Hero, mainly because it wasn't as niche as people may say. However, I will give My Hero props as it had about a 3-year stretch where it was scorching hot and was everywhere. I also feel like we saw the same type of popularity with other anime preceding My Hero with Demon Slayer and JJK. These three helped usher in a new age of anime fans, and due to how easy each of them are to pick up, so many more people were able to pick up anime as a result. Also, I think a certain global pandemic and content creators caused a lot more people to pick up anime and perceive it as normal. So you can say that
What was I doing? I should have been streaming during there. Instead of being 12 years old, and I literally, instead of going to school, instead of doing anything, I cut up to One Piece during quarantine. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, no regrets.
My Hero played a role in making anime mainstream to an extent, but let's not act like other anime and factors didn't have something to do with it. Alright, this part is new. It's gonna be a lightning round where I look at some of the hot takes that you guys commented down below the last hot takes video. So I'm gonna be reading off some and see how stupid or correct they really are. Off rip, we got some very foolish Demon Slayer takes. I'm noticing a lot of Demon Slayer fans are rising from the dead again since the anime released a new season and the Infinity Castle arc looks to be
nothing but fucking gas.
The first one is, one of my friends told me that Muzan solos Frieza because his hacks regen are
Bro, legitimately, if Frieza wanted to kill Muzan, just pick him up and go to the sun. Like, he can survive in space. He just throw that nigga in the sun. He'd survive in space. He wouldn't. And even if his oh my god, I can't even speak. You know what I mean? He'd not survive in the sun.
are supposedly better than Frieza's durability since Frieza can't heal on his own. Well, first off, I was told that you surround yourself who are like you, and your friend seems to be insane, so I hope that's not an indication of you. We need to really stop with our Dragon Ball hot takes, because no one has watched or read the series. It's very clear. Frieza will dead blow up the planet if he has to, but he wouldn't even need to do that, because he'll just keep death beaming Muzan until he's nothing. Muzan can't even survive in the sun, so he might just get Yorichi PTSD when he sees a supernova. I'm not even going to talk about this Yorichi versus Goku take. Yajirobe probably takes this guy's lunch money, to be honest. We got another take about Toji beating Maharaga, because Toji has no cursed energy, so Maharaga shouldn't have anything to adapt to in theory. In case you ain't know, my king, 8-handled sword, Divergent Scylla, Divine General Maharaga will adapt to strong punches and kicks. Maharaga can adapt to any and all phenomena, so that means he'll eventually adapt to the speed and strength of his opponent. I don't know if Toji got anything that can straight up one-shot Maharaga, so in my opinion, Megumi's trap card will win this one. Another take I saw was related to Luffy being just a brawler and not having any skill whatsoever. I think this
I take high offense to this, cause I've seen all of One Piece. Well, I'm like 2-3 episodes behind. I don't want to like catch up all the way and then wait a whole week. I'd rather like binge like 5-6 episodes at once. Anyway, like in the beginning, he could not only could he not fight, he couldn't even. I'll play a clip. But yeah, he couldn't even hold his face upright, let alone fight. And you just can't like take away that from him. Like that was a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work. Yo, if I have a lisp, I might have to like keep myself safe.
This take derives from people seeing a bunch of other shonen MCs learning every single fighting style under the sun and perceiving that as the only way to have skill. Luffy has a lot of skill, it just looks different. I've talked about this in other videos, but Luffy's fruit is not easy to control, and it took a while for Luffy to master it. So as far as I'm concerned, Luffy perfectly controlling a Gum pistol is a good amount of skill in my book. Sure, he may not be doing all these grappling techniques or fighting styles, but calling him just a brawler is just being dishonest. And finally, what the? Sanji slander? Yeah, we good off of that. Mineta's only character trait for like 3 seasons was him being a perv, although Sanji can be weird at times.
I don't remember nothing.
Oh my gosh, bro, lock in. We all know that he does respect women with chivalry, and he has a bunch of other things to his character, unlike Mineta, like his passion for cooking. Wherever this take originated from, please don't compare this fodder bum to someone with actual character. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man, and hope you didn't lose too many brains.